guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Danny. This is going to be my very first video. It is a cash envelope stuffing video. I'm going to be stuffing some cash like spending envelopes as well as some sinking funds. This will be my very first stuffing, so everything is empty with the exception of this food envelope, which I used this week just to kind of test out and see if I liked it. So yeah, it's going to be my very first one. I did find out about cash envelope stuffing here on YouTube. And I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. Like, might as well just go ahead and give it a shot, and figured I'd start a channel as well, just kind of motivate myself and hold myself accountable and just have something to be able to like look back and see like, oh, you know, I've done that already. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. I am just going to pull these dollars out and set them here to the side. I will be saving change dollar bills and $5 bills and just kind of counting them up at the end of the year to see where we got with that. This is a tracker that I made for myself. All of the total balances are already filled out because it's my first stuffing, so I knew exactly what it was going to end up being. And basically the way this tracker works is I just put in the amount that I'm going to be stuffing, and then it breaks it down automatically for me into each category. But it's super off. It's super off because the ATM machine that I went to didn't have the denominations that I need. So I kind of had to improvise. So ignore that. We just kind of had to do what we could, right? That's where we landed. So we have all 20s and 10s that we'll be stuffing today. Apologize in advance if that bugs you. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. So $300 in 20s. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 160 in 10. So we're going to stuff a total of $460 today, guys. My tracker does not have my cash spending envelopes, so let's just ignore that. I'm gonna go ahead and add them in later, but for now we'll just go ahead and stuff them as is. And please excuse, I know that there's like bubbles and a bunch of other stuff going on with these envelopes. I did make them myself. I work in an office. I thought it would be easy, guys. I watched one video and I didn't pay close enough attention because I just was like, oh, looks easy. It's not. So if you make these on your Etsy or for a living or what have you, kudos to you. We'll go ahead and put 30 in gas, so 20 and 10 for a total of 30 bucks. And then next is going to be food. I do plan on having food just be for groceries and for takeout. I think that will work for me. If it doesn't, we'll switch it up. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80 in food. Then I'll be doing 10 for Papa. And Papa is my dog. He is currently recovering from an injury, so he has not been able to play with any of his toys. And he's been so sad. So I will be using 10 to bring him a new toy as he's coming out of recovery. I do also have a self envelope. I'm not going to be stuffing it because the denominations were off. So instead I'm going to be combining self and house for a total of $20. So I'll do 10 and 20. I guess I could have just did 10 in house and then 10 separately in self. But I really wanted to do 15 and 5. But no 5s were available. So now we've got 10 and 20 in house. And then fun will be receiving 20 as well. So here's 20. I'm gonna probably end up using that on Valentine's Day, just to have like a little bit of extra spending cash. So there we go. We now have gas, food, Papa, yourself, house, fun, all ready to go. We're gonna go ahead now and move on to my first sinking funds, which are going to be my priority funds. These are kind of the ones that are receiving the majority of like my, I guess you would call it like extra funds, right? Like whatever I have available. I don't know if it would necessarily be extra, but extra funds. So 70% of whatever is extra or whatever I'm going to be stuffing is going into this binder. So first category will be car maintenance. That's going to receive $40. So 20 and 40. This will be for like oil changes, tire rotations, maybe even new tires, maybe windshield wipers, tags, etc. I think if I can get this to 650, I would feel comfortable. And then I would just kind of restuff it as I spend. Dental is going to receive $40, so 20 and 40 again. I do have a small space in my front 2 teeth that I would love to get closed with Invisalign, so I'm going to go ahead and save up to get that done. So there's 40 there. Papacito is basically the sinking fund for Papa, and he is going to receive $30, so 20 and 10 for 30. This is basically just for like if there was an emergency that came up, or vaccinations, things like that, things that he normally doesn't need, but things that I know that come up for him. Emergency fund, I do technically have 2 emergency funds. I have this one, which I will consider like my main emergency fund, and then I have a starter emergency fund challenge, which is $1,000, and you put $50 each time. So this week, what I'll be doing is I'll be putting 20 here and then 50 here. Moving forward, I don't know if that's always how I'll do it. I might just put like rollover funds into this emergency fund. I'm really not sure, but for now, we'll just go ahead and roll with the 20 here, 50 there. We'll see how it all pans out, because the way my tracker is set up, it's just set up to give a percentage there. So we'll see. Next is Costco. We're going to go ahead and give Costco $20 as well. I like to save up for Costco so I can just do a nice like little haul and be done with it. So there's 20 in Costco. We'll go ahead and stuff that 50, so 20, 40, and 50 into the emergency fund. I do also have a Savopoly binder or a Savopoly envelope. Basically, before the video, I had Amazon. I'm just going to call her Amazon because I don't want her to start talking. I had her roll a die for me. She did roll 1, so that moved us to save 10. So we'll be stuffing $10 this week. So that is all set for car maintenance, dental, Papacito, emergency, Costco, emergency challenge, and Savopoly. So those are all set to go. We'll go ahead and move on now to my community binder. And these are basically just kind of what it sounds like. So funds that are going outside of my household, not for me, not for my pet. These are, you know, just for others, for people out in the world. So the first one, every single envelope in this binder will be receiving $10 this time. That's not the way it was supposed to be, but that's just the way it's going to be. So first we'll do support. Support for me is like a giving envelope. It's just, you know, for friends, family, people in need. When you hear about them, just having something available to give. Next we've got Christmas. We'll go ahead and stuff 10 for Christmas as well. And then gifts for birthday, holiday, other than Christmas, etc. $10 here. And then I've got a team envelope. This is, I work with a group of people. It's nice to just be able to do something fun or, you know, nice or sweet or whatever. So I'll just go ahead and stuff this. And when it gets to like 50, 60, 100, who knows, I'll go ahead and do something cool. So yeah, we've got support, Christmas, gifts, and team all set to go. These little gems situations are actually like face stickers that you would wear to like a festival or like a rave. And I thought they were super cute. And then I just made these with a Cricut. This was easy. The sticking it to a pre-made envelope is doable. This, less doable. I'm just gonna be real, guys. Okay, so that's that. If you're curious, this is a citrine crystal. It's supposed to channel abundance, so I figured very fitting. Last is going to be my lifestyle binder. These are just for me, really. These are just like 100% my envelopes. Doesn't go anywhere, doesn't get spent on anything but things that I want. This is like a wants binder, if I would say. So we'll go ahead and kick it off with $20 in style. So this is for like, you know, clothes, shoes, accessories, things like that. I might add another binder to this for like hair. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Transportation is going to receive 10 as well. Transportation for me is going to be like another sinking fund that backs up my car maintenance sinking fund. This one will not have a cap on it. This would be either for large repairs or a new car when I decide it is time for that. Trips or travel will also receive $10. I'm not in any rush to get this bulked up, but I would like to take a vacation next year. Not traveling in a pandemic, thank you, but I do want to get out, get the heck out of here. Upgrades, this is just for, you know, literally big ticket items that I want to purchase. For me right now, this is going to be a Roomba, to be honest. How lame, right? But no, seriously, I really want a Roomba. So $10 goes to upgrades, and we are $10 closer to not vacuuming ever again. So style is stuffed. Transportation, travel, and upgrades are good to go. So that is the last of our binders, guys. Cool. Now we're gonna go ahead and get these all set up. Anything that is like 1s, 5s, we'll go ahead at the end of the week and pop them in this box that I've got here. And this box is just gonna store them. At the end of the year, we'll go ahead and take everything out and see how we made out. I also have this, well, I think it's adorable. This adorable little piggy bank. I'm just gonna go ahead and save my change in here. He does have a counter on the lid, which I thought was super convenient because I don't really have any desire to have to count my change myself. But I don't know if that's as fun, right? Like we'll know the entire time what's in here. So I may end up covering that. You let me know. You let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe and comment below. Let me know what you'd like to do with Mr. Piggy. Should we cover him or not? He is currently at $10.74, and we're adding okay, and now he's at $11.55. So let me know in the comments below if you think we should cover him up or leave him just the way that he is. That's gonna do it for me, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for joining me here for my first video. I'll be back next week. If you're interested in seeing what's coming next, go ahead and subscribe.